So everyone who knows me knows that I am a very price savvy shopper. I look for sales, I look for deals, I look for coupons. I mean, anything you can think of that's going to help me save money, whether it's clothing, groceries, anything. I am your go-to girl. I know how to find you the best deals. I know how to save you the most money. So I just thought that I would share some of those ideas to help out other people who are looking for ways to save money. So one of the most expensive things that I think mostly everyone buys is groceries. Grocery prices have been constantly on the rise, so any way that can help us save money, I'm sure everybody can benefit and would like to know a few tricks that I've learned myself. My most favorite one of them all is markdowns. A lot of times if you go to your local markets, usually the smaller end, lower end markets, early in the mornings or on certain days of the week, they will have markdowns, especially on meat or bread. A lot of times anything that's a day or two within its expiration dates, you can find a great markdown deal. Now a lot of times you have to get there bright and early because there are others who know about this and will beat you to the punch. You can get packs of meat that are 1 or 2 days within their expiration for $1 or $2. A lot of people don't know this. Go to your local market, ask them when are their markdown days and the best time to come, and I'm sure they'll have an advice for you on when you should do that. Also, sales. Always look out for things that are going on sale and price around. A lot of times, if you have drinks or various items that are on sale, they are not just on sale at one particular store. Things go in cycles. So if they're on sale this week, they'll be on sale the same time next month, or this, within the same cycle at various stores. So the thing that you have to be mindful about doing is pricing around to see which store you're going to get the better deal at, because a lot of times these stores all have sales, but their pricings are very different and within a larger to smaller scale on how much they differ, but just keep an eye out for that. And while we're speaking on sales, you have to be mindful about that when you see 10 for 10, buy one get one free, or anything of that nature, because sometimes these 10 for 10 will make you think you're getting a deal because you're only paying $1, when in all actuality these may be items that are only 92 cents or 90 cents or 89 cents anyway. So you do want to be mindful when you see those advertisements that you may not be getting the best deal, although it seems like you are. It doesn't necessarily mean that you really are. So don't fall victim to those. This is going to take some looking into and making sure that you're paying attention to regular pricing so you do not become victim to this. Oftentimes I have better luck with the buy one get one free than anything, especially when I am price matching. I love to price match. There are a lot of stores beyond grocery stores that price match, just to throw that out there. Sears, Kohl's, Target, Home Depot, numerous stores that price match not only on grocery. Price matching to me is very convenient because I can go to my favorite grocery store and get everything I need for the competitor's pricing, and it's a one-stop shop. Many people do not take advantage of price matching in it, but I have no idea why they do not, because you can save so much in gas and time. Well, it does take a little bit of time to find them, but it's a whole lot better than going from store to store trying to get every deal. Speaking of other stores, make sure that the store that you are in, that you do participate in the loyalty clubs that they offer. This can save you a lot of money sometimes. I mean, it's not going to be the hundreds from one grocery visit, of course, but it will save you money while at that store that you wouldn't save otherwise. It only takes a few seconds to sign up. They're usually free unless it's like a Costco or a Sam's Club or something of that nature. But like in my neighborhood, I have a store that's Ingles. So Eagles, Kroger's, I think even maybe Publix, stores like that do have loyalty clubs that can save you a few cents, which, hey, it adds up, even sometimes a few dollars. Now, while you're using all these savings and sales and coupons and whatnot, you may sometimes get a little bit extra. Be sure that you're using those leftovers and not just trashing them. You can freeze them for other meals that you're not even thinking about. Look on websites like Pinterest or even Google to get ideas on what to do with those leftovers instead of just tossing them. And you can freeze them until you come up with that. That'll save you a lot of money, because you can even take these for a second dinner or a second lunch. Either or, but do use that as a resource. Coupons can sometimes be tricky. I say use extreme caution when you are using them. I personally think you get your best deals when you find things, 1, on sale, 2, price matching, and then 3, your coupons. If you can combine all those 3 elements together, you will have yourself some sure savings. But a lot of times coupons will have you fooled. They will have you thinking that you're saving money when a lot of times you're buying things that you don't really need, you don't really want, and it's only because you have a coupon and you think you're getting a good deal. Not always the case. So just be very, very, very careful about doing that. Be very, very careful about using your coupons and which coupons you use. Make sure you're getting a great deal. Name brand versus store brand. Now, there are some things that you just cannot go store brand on. I cannot emphasize that enough. I bought store brand Oreos one time. Extreme disappointment. But sometimes you can find great deals on name brand versus store brands. For example, my frozen vegetables. I love to buy store brand. I've never noticed a taste difference in between the two on frozen vegetables. And there are a few other things that you can buy store brand, just as good quality, but the only difference is you're saving money. So why not? This may take some experimenting to see what works for you and what doesn't. But hey, if it can save you a few dollars in the long run, why not try it? Now, another thing, when you are buying things like salads, fruits, vegetables, try to avoid in the salads buying the bag salads. You can go to stores that have already pre-made salads, and I'm talking about with all the fixings, and get them for little or nothing. For example, I mentioned Ingles. You can go to Ingles in my hometown and get a grilled chicken salad with a few of the fixings for less than $4. When you buy the package with just lettuce in it, you're going to spend that or close to it alone. Also, when it comes to vegetables, you come out better buying the package in the bag versus buying individuals. You get a better deal, more quantity, and it just works out better. So, in some cases you should buy bag, and in some cases you should not. And while speaking of fruits and vegetables and things of that nature, if you have a green thumb, or if you know someone who has a green thumb, get together with some people from your neighborhood or do it on your own and plant a garden. Planting a garden can save you a lot of money. Now, you may not save a lot of time, but it will save you money because for a few dollars, for a few cents, you buy a couple of seeds, plant them, and hey, you have a whole garden full of things, which is going to save you gas from going to the grocery store, and it's going to save you money in the long run. While speaking on these things, also keep in mind farmers markets. Do not outrule those. I just recently went to a farmers market a few weeks ago, and let me tell you, those fruits and vegetables are so pretty, and they're so big, and they're a lot of times inexpensive. So I would keep in mind about going there. And plus, it's healthier to eat fruits and vegetables anyway, so why not go there, save a few dollars, and get pretty fruits and vegetables? Because sometimes when I go to my store, I'm very disappointed in the way my fruits and vegetables look. So this is the way to save money and get great looking fruit. Last but not least, always, always, always at the register, watch the cashier. Human error happens in anything, but especially with cashiers. Not intentional, but it does happen. Watch the cashier and make sure that things are ringing up for how they're supposed to be. Things aren't being double rung. And just because human error happens, but especially because sometimes prices on the merchandise does not match when you go to the register. Good luck and happy savings.